नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, chapter 24, the subterranean heavenly planets. Today, text 1 and 2. Text 1 has no purport, so I am just reading the text 1 myself, then we will repeat the second verse together. Shri Shuka Uvacha अधस्तात् सवितुर्योजनायुते शोर्भानुर्नक्षत्रावश्चरतीति एक यो असहु अमरत्वं ग्रहत्वं चालभत भगवत् अनुकंपया स्वयं असुरापसदः सिंहीकेयो हि एतत् अर्हस तस्य तात जन्मः कर्माणि च परिस्तात् बख्यामः. Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, my dear king, some historians, the speakers of the Puranas, say that 10,000 yojanas, that is 80,000 miles below the sun, is the planet known as Rahu, which moves like one of the stars. The presiding deity of that planet, who is the son of Simhika, is the most abominable of all asuras. But although he is completely unfit to assume the position of a demigod or planetary deity, he has achieved that position by the grace of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Later I shall speak further about him. So text 2. Yat adaha tarani mandalam pratapatas tat vistarato yojanayutam achakhyate dvadasah sahasram samasya trayodasah सहस्रम राहुर यह पर्वाणि तद्व्यवधानकृत वैरानुबंध सूर्या चंद्रमासौ अभिधावति यत् अधश्चरणैर्मण्डलं प्रतपतस् तद्विस्तरतो योजनायुतो आचख्यते 12 सहस्रं समस्य 13 सहस्रं राहुर्य पर्वणि तद्व्यवधानकृत वैरानुबंध सूर्या चंद्रमासौ अभिधावती. This is in prose form. So Okay, another time I can recite. Yad adas taranir mandalam pratapatastad vistarato yojanayutam achakhyate dvadasa sahasram samasya trayodasa sahasram rahurya parvani tad vyavadhana krit vairānubandha surya chandramasau abhidhavati. What meaning? Yat, which, adaha, that, tarane, of the sun, mandalam, globe, pratapataha, which is always disturbing heat, tat, that, vistarataha, in term of width, yojana, a distance of 8 miles, ayutam, 10,000, achakhyate, they estimate, dvadasa sahasram, 20,000 yojanas, 160,000 miles, samasya, of the moon, trayodasa, 30, sahasram, 1,000, rahu, of the planet Rahu, yah, which, parvani, on occasion, tad vyavadhanakrit, who created an obstruction to the sun and moon at the time of the distribution of nectar. Vairānubandha, whose intentions are inimical. Surya, the sun. Chandramasau, and the moon. Abhidhavati, runs after them on the full moon night and the dark moon day. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: the sun globe, which is a source of heat, extends for 10,000 yojanas, 80,000 miles. The moon extends for 20,000 yojanas, that is 160,000 miles. And Rahu extends for 30,000 yojanas, that is 240,000 miles. Formerly, when nectar was being distributed, Rahu tries to create dissension between the sun and moon by interposing himself between them. Rahu is inimical toward both the sun and the moon. Therefore, he always tries to cover the sunshine and moonshine on the dark moon day and full moon night. Purport: as stated herein, the sun extends for 10,000 yojanas and the moon extends for twice that, or 20,000 yojanas. The word Dvadasa should be understood to mean twice as much as 10 or 20. In the opinion of Vijayadhwaja, the extent of Rahu should be twice that of the moon, or 40,000 yojanas. However, to reconcile this apparent contradiction to the text of Bhagavatam, Vijayadhwaja cites the following quotation concerning Rahu. Rahu soma ravinam tu mandala dvi gunotitam. This means that Rahu is twice as large as the moon, which is twice as large as the sun. This is the conclusion of the commentator Vijayadhwaja. Om ajnanati mirandhasya jnananjana shailakaya chakhurunmilitam jena tasmai Sri Gurubhe Namaha. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टम् स्थापितम् येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यम् ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतापदकमलम् श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपम् साग्रजातम् सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम् श्रीराधा कृष्ण पदान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषः शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपीशः गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So this conversation is going on in between Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. Sri Shuka Uvacha. This first verse is telling Sri Shuka Uvacha. So, but we could understand the situation when these two, both the Acharya for Shravana and Kirtana. Who is the Acharya for Shravana? Parikshit Maharaj. And Kirtana, Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami is chanting Srimad Bhagavatam and Parikshit Maharaj is listening. And at what time? Where is the place? Which is particular place? Sukratal, bank of Ganges, near Hastinapur. And that is just the Parikshit Maharaj had get the notice that he is going to leave his body within 7 days. So now how many days already passed? He is hearing from first canto up to 5th canto. He is listening up to 12th canto. So maybe it already 5 days, maybe 4 days, already 4-5 days already he heard Srimad Bhagavatam, starting from first canto. The 10 topics of Srimad Bhagavatam. Ataha swarga visargascha posana sthanamutaya manantara isano katha nirodha muktir asraya. This is third canto, third canto, second chapter, the first verse is telling. Second canto, third chapter. Second canto, third chapter, the first verse. This Sukadeva Goswami describing these are the 10 topics of Srimad Bhagavatam. Creation and the secondary creation, primary creation, secondary creation, So here is a description about secondary creation. So if you will get a notice that you are going to leave this body or you are going to die within 7 days, now 5 days already or 4 days already gone, 2-3 days to live, then what you will do? You will discuss about the planetary system, the secondary creation, how Rahu is existing between sun and moon, disturbing them, becoming his enemy of Ra, how he is become enemy of sun and moon, all these topics. It is so what you will do when there is only maybe 3-4 days left for your leaving this body, then what you will do? Then why is here the Acharya for Shravana and Kirtan, hearing and chanting? They are Acharyas, they make their life perfect by hearing and chanting. Why Sukadeva Goswami is describing all these topics? Here is secondary creation. All this detail. Because it is not so easy to remember Krishna unless we understand his opulences perfectly. How great the Supreme Personality of Sri Krishna. It is not so easy to remember him at time of death unless we know the greatness of the Supreme Personality. How great he is. He is cause of all causes. As Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to say, Tumi sarve swara brajendra kumara Tumara ichhaye vishve srijana sanghara Tava ichha mate brahma karena srijana Tava ichha mate Vishnu karena palana Tava ichha mate Shiva karena sanghara Tava ichha mate Maya srije karagara Tava ichha mate jive janama marana samruddhini pata dukha sukha sanghatana miche maya baddha jiva asa pase phire Tava ichha bina kichu karite na pare. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing how Rajendra Nandan Sri Krishna is called cause of all causes. Following his order, Brahma is creating, Vishnu is maintaining, and Lord Shiva is destroying at the time of annihilation. He is annihilating everything in the end. And he is telling the Maya, the external potency of the Lord, is working under the supervision of Supreme Lord, following his order. And even all the living entities, they depend upon Krishna for their maintenance or for their well-being. Taba ichha mate jiver janama marana. Their birth and death of all living entities, that is depends on Krishna's desire. So he is cause of all causes. Krishna is told that unless I want someone to remember me, he cannot remember him. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishta matah smritir jnanam apahanam cha. Everything comes from Krishna. To remember him, to forget him, or the knowledge, transcendental knowledge, everything comes from Krishna. To understand all these points, Sukadeva Goswami is very detailed giving description about how Krishna is the primary creator and Brahma, he is also created by him, by his expansion, Garbhodakasai Vishnu. And Brahma creates the second, he is the cause of secondary creation. But in the end we can know how Brahma is also told that Sarva Karana Karana. Who is Sarva Karana Karana? Who is cause of all causes? Sri Krishna. So that's why in this chapter also the first verse is telling that though this Rahu, his the son of Simhika, is the most abominable of all asuras, but although he is completely unfit to assume the position of demigod or planetary deity, as a planetary deity, he was achieved that position by the grace of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because we will read it in further in 8th canto, how the time of when the churning of milk ocean by demigods and demons. They are churning the ocean. And the final result is the nectar. Many things came out, but finally they got nectar. Then how demons were just snatched the nectar pot from demigods, then they just run away. And even they don't know, everyone wants to eat or to drink nectar first. So they're fighting each other. Even demons, they fight each other. So to solve the whole situation, the Lord appeared as Mohini Murti, one of the incarnation. So then seeing the external beauty of the Lord as a woman, so both demigods and also especially the demons get bewildered. So then they accepted voluntarily the Mohini Murti as the mediator to distribute the nectar among all the demons and demigods. So after many conditions, the Lord took the pot. He told, okay, whatever I will do, you should not oppose. When I distribute this nectar, you must sit silently, not oppose. Don't oppose me. How you are believing I am a just woman? Shastra is telling one should not believe. To whom? Vishwasamaiva kartavyam strisu rajakuleshu cha. This Chanakya Pandit's verse. So Lord also told to the demons that you should not believe. You don't know my identity, who am I, from where I am coming, and I am especially a woman. But still, if you are giving this pot for distributing among both of you, as both demigods and demons, the son of Kashyapa Muni, belongs to same family. So, but demons are so attracted to the external beauty of the Mohini Murti, they did not want to make her dissatisfied, or they did not want to disturb her. So they told, okay, whatever you do, we'll accept, will not disturb you. So we heard how Lord first talked sweet words to demons. They all demons and demigods, they sit in two lines. She make them to sit in two separate lines. Then first the Mohini Murti, she talked very sweetly to the demons to please them nicely. Then he come with nectar pot to demigods. Because the Lord knows that the demons are not qualified to drink nectar. They will simply disturb the whole creation if they become free from disease, and they will become partially immortal or like that. So when Lord was distributing his nectar to the demigods, though all demons are sitting very peacefully, they did not doubt on activity of the Mohini Murti, but one demon, specifically who? Rahu. He was very intelligent. He could understand now this Mohini Murti is going to cheat all of these demons. So in disguise of or wearing the cloth of demigods, he himself presents himself as a demigod. Wear very nice, costly dress and change his demoniac feature in a very beautiful form and dressing like demigods. He come to sit in between sun and moon, all demigods, moon. So, but Lord could understand, he is omniscient, he could understand this person is not demigod, he is demon, definitely. No one can cheat Krishna. But still, Krishna when serving nectar, he also served Rahu. But Rahu just put nectar in his mouth, it is not, he did not swallow it. It was just within his mouth, suddenly, moon and sun, they pointed out, this is demon. This is demon. So Lord now took his disc, Sudarshan, then beheaded him or cut his head through Sudarshan. So that's why here is mentioned that so this head that is already, he has already put nectar in his mouth, so it is already in his mouth, but it did not go below his neck. So this head become immortal. Why did the Lord did this? Because to know everyone what is the influence or what is the greatness of drinking nectar. How powerful is nectar. Even just putting, because even if it did not go to his belly or to stomach, but it is just remain with the neck, cannot come down, because before that the Sudarshan disc cut the neck of the Rahu and throw it away. But still it remain alive. His head remain alive. That's why Brahma took this head of Rahu and he created, this become like a planet, separate planet. And this has become separate planet, and his planetary deity become Rahu. He is the presiding deity of that planet, Rahu. So Rahu could understand that these two persons are my enemy. Who? Moon and sun. They pointed out to Lord. This Mohini Murti did not have any enmity with me in beginning, but these two persons, they pointed out that he is demon. So Rahu became very angry with moon and sun. That's why every, not every, but at least Rahu tries always to swallow to whom? Moon and sun. That is mentioned in next verse. And specifically on the day, therefore Rahu always tries to cover the sunshine and moonshine on the dark moon day and full moon night. On dark moon day, to whom he tries to cover sun. And on full moon night to moon. So that is called eclipse. So that's why, but here the point is here that Lord show special favor to Rahu. He got the position of a demigod or planetary deity, though he was not qualified. That is because the grace of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because he drank nectar. Who? Rahu. Lord could kill him before that. He put nectar in his mouth. Lord, no one can cheat Krishna. But it is for some purpose or other, Lord also saw that he is not, no one is his enemy, no one is his friend. Samahang sarva bhutesu. Na me vesti na chame priya. No one is, no, everyone, he sees everyone in equal platform. So he distributed. But same time, the demons, they do not take shelter of Supreme Lord. As Vrindavan Das Thakur says in Chaitanya Bhagavat, केहू माने केहू ना माने सभी तार दास जेहू ना माने अपना गुणे से ही जाए नास. Whether someone is accepting the Supreme Lord or taking shelter of Him, or whether someone is not accepting Him and not taking shelter of Him, still all the living entities, they are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord is the creator of everything. Sabhi taradas, everyone is eternal servant. Jive Swarup hai Krishna Nitya Das. But those who take shelter of the Lord, they are protected, and those did not take shelter, they get destroyed. That is the conclusion of Shastra. So, the demigods, they always used to take shelter of the Supreme Lord, and so they are always protected by Lord Vishnu's disc. But these demons, they don't want to take shelter of Supreme Lord. So here is there nothing wrong with the Supreme Lord Vishnu or Krishna. Apana gune sei jaye nas. Because of their own disqualification, being not taking shelter of Lord Vishnu, they get always destroyed. Who? Demons. But still, Lord is not partial. That's why when you are distributing nectar, he also fed to Rahu. And same time, Lord also saw the speciality of drinking nectar, or how nectar is powerful. So that's why Rahu considered this moon and sun as his enemy, and so always he tries to shallow them or make a disturbance. Then Prabhupada is mentioning in Easy Journey to Other Planet, that is his first book he wrote. What is the first book Prabhupada wrote? Easy Journey to Other Planets. Just like the scientist is, they are thinking that moon is a upagraha, means a subterranean planet. This is a moon. The main planet is sun, and moon is actually is what? What is upagraha? What is English? Upa. Subterranean planet. But actually, here is according to pages of Bhagavatam, here is in this verse, he is telling that the sun globe, which is source of heat, extends only 10,000 yojanas, that is only 80,000 miles. But moon extends for 20,000 yojanas, and it is 160,000 miles. Actually, according to Bhagavatam conclusion, which is higher? Moon is higher than sun. Sun, then after that, moon is there. So when Prabhupada was residing in Vrindavan and Radha Damodar temple, that time, this rocket went to moon planet by Russia. Russia sent the rocket to moon planet. And their declaration that now the people, they reached moon planet. They collected some rocks and some sands, and they come back to earthly planet. So Prabhupada immediately wrote this book, Easy Journey to Other Planet. It is not, Prabhupada declared that these people, they did not reach where? Moon. They may be reached somewhere else. Because moon, according to Bhagavatam, is higher than sun planet. It's not, and the scientists, they told that no one can enter sun planet, is so very hottest planet. So it is not possible to enter sun, but they can go to moon. This is not possible. That is, Prabhupada wrote that just like this Rahu is following, Rahu is attacking moon and sun, so these peoples also, those who are planning to go to moon planet, that is also demoniac. They are also follower of Rahu. They just want to go to moon. If someone want to go different planets, then they should accept the recommendation of the Lord, that is in Bhagavad Gita. Janti, devavrata devan, pitrin janti, pitrivrata, bhutani janti bhutejya, madhyajino yanti apimam. Krishna is telling, if you want to go to the heavenly planet, then you have to worship the particular presiding deity of that planet, the demigod. By worshipping the demigods, we can go to their planet. Janti devavrata devan. Pitrin, if you want to go to Pitriloka, then you have to worship the forefathers. Those who are worshipper of the ghosts and hobgoblins, they also go to their planet, where they are, and they take birth among them. And those who are under the shelter of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, then finally they achieve that planet, the topmost planet in the spiritual world, that is Goloka Vrindavan. So Prabhupada recommends everyone should follow this recommendation of Srila Prabhupada. If you want to go to, recommendation of Krishna, you have to go to heavenly planet, like there are heavenly planets. Here description, the sun, moon, even Rahu is also in the heavenly planet. So these planets are in heaven. So one have to worship the particular presiding deity of that planet to go to that planet. Otherwise, even sometimes people think by mystic power we can also go. Like Vishwamitra. He was sending one person to heavenly planet. Who? Trisanku. By his mystic power, Vishwamitra was sending Trisanku to heavenly planet, to Indra's planet. So demigod the Indra was throwing him down. He is just, Vishwamitra by his yoga power, mystic power, is sending him up, and the demigod Indra saw that this person is not qualified to come to my planet. So he also throwing him from that planet to down. They're like a football. Vishwamitra is throwing up and he is throwing down. Who? Indra. So by this mystic power, one cannot also, as Vishwamitra finally created another planet for Trisanku to stay there. He was very powerful mystic yogi. But at the same time, one cannot just march to go to other planets by his own endeavor, by creating some artificial aeroplanes or rockets. That is Prabhupada is opposing this type of mentality. He told this is the type of mentality of Rahu. Rahu is forcefully want to grab sun and moon. One should surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead, or if you want to go to some particular planet, then you should worship that particular presiding deity of the planet, and by the mercy of that demigod, after leaving this body, he can enter that planet. That is the recommendation. So that's why all these things are described here in next planet, in the next verse. Prabhupada is also describing how Rahu was so powerful, and sun and moon, they are not their own power even to defeat Rahu. But because they were praying to Krishna, seriously, they are taking shelter of Krishna. That's why when Krishna Sudarshan came, then Rahu feared for what? Sudarshan, not for sun and moon. The Sudarshan so the Rahu could not tolerate the heat of the Sudarshan for one muhurta, that is 48 minutes. That's why this eclipse, they lasts for maximum 48 minutes. That is just one muhurta. So when we are in earthly planet, then sun and moon, and Rahu comes in front of sun, try to block the sunshine, then it is called sun eclipse. And when Rahu comes in front of moon, in between earth and moon, then moon, he try to stop moon sign, then it comes, it is known as the moon eclipse. So in this way, these incidents are happening. But main point is, we must take shelter of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So now we can understand that no one can protect us, just as no one can protect moon and sun from the influence of Rahu, except Lord Sri Krishna or his Sudarshan. Similarly, no one can protect us in this material world except Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why we must take shelter of Krishna. That is the goal of the human life. Sarangra Saranagati Hoibe Jahara Tahara Prathana Sune Sinanda Kumar. The son of Nanda Maharaj, Sri Krishna, he hears the prayer of that living entity who follows the 6 principles of surrender, who surrender fully at his lotus feet. Anukullitu sankalpa pratikullitu varjanam Krishna rakhyati iti viswas gotrupte varanam tatha atmanikhepa karpanye sadvidha saranagati. We must surrender to the feet of Krishna, following these principles, accepting the such principles that those are favorable for performing devotional service, and rejecting unfavorable things. That is Rupa Goswami described already in Nectar of instruction, 2nd verse and 3rd verse. Favorable in 3rd verse, 2nd verse is unfavorable things. So we must, who is want to surrender to Krishna, then is to follow these 6 principles. Atyahara, Prayasa, Prajalpa, Niyamagraha, Janasangasya, Laulyamcha, Sadhivir Bhakti, Unicity. You have to reject all these things. And one has to accept Utsaha, enthusiasm. Utsahat Nishya, determination. Nishya, Dharya, patience. Follow the, then Tat Karma Pravartanat. Sangatyaga, Satahavrute, Sadhivir Bhakti, Prasiddhati. One has to take these 6 principles. That Utsaha, determination. Utsaha is enthusiasm, then Nishya is determination, and Dharya, patience. Tat Karma, follow the footprints of the previous acharyas. Sangatyaga, one has to give up the bad association. Asat Sanga Tyaga Ei Vaishnava Achar. Stri Sangi Eka Sadhu. Krishna Bhakta are 2 types of asatsang, that is Mahaprabhu is mentioning. Primarily these 2 types of asatsang. One should give up the association of a person who is just running after omens for his sense enjoyment, and a person who is not a devotee must give up their association. Sangatyaga Satavrata, then one must always remain in association of devotee. Tader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas Janame Janame Hoy Yayobhilas. This is the only desire of devotee, to remain always in association of Vaishnava and serve them life after life. So that is favorable for devotional service. Anukulletu sankalpa, pratikulletu varjanam, Krishna rakhyati. One must have firm faith that Krishna is my protector. Krishna will protect me in any condition. Like Prahlad, must have full faith. Krishna will protect me. So Krishna protect him. He was protected because he has firm faith that Krishna is my protector. Even Hiranyakashipu, such a great demon, he could not do anything to Prahlad. Even he tries his best to kill him. So, Krishna rakhyati iti viswas gotrupte varanam tatha. One must also understand that whatever my needs, that is provided to me by only Krishna. Krishna is providing everything. He is providing to an ant what he needs, a speck of rice. And also he providing 2 quintal foods to an elephant. So Krishna is protecting, and Krishna is maintaining me. Krishna is my protector, and Krishna is also my maintainer. And whatever Krishna is doing, that is for my well-being, for my benefit. Krishna cannot do anything which is not beneficial for living entity. His swarup, or his feature is like that. Just like sun cannot see darkness. Similarly, Lord cannot do anything harm for living entity. Whatever he do, that is for the benefit of living entity. You must have firm faith. Atmanikhepa karapanye. Then you must surrender like Bali Maharaj. With humility, you should surrender everything give everything, offer everything to Krishna. Tumita rakhyakar, palaka amar, tomara charana bina gati nahi yaar. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, I have no other shelter, O Lord Sri Krishna, O Brajendra Nandan, I have no other shelter. You are my protector, Rakhyaka, and you are my maintainer, Palaka. I have no faith or on my own strength. Nija bala buddhi prati bharasa chadiya. Tomara ichhare achi nirbhara kariya. I am completely depending upon your own sweet will. I have no independence, no independent will. In this way, we have to surrender to Krishna. If someone is surrendered to Krishna, then he is protected. So, that is the lesson we can learn from this verse, how even that Rahu, how Lord is merciful. He never make any distinction between his, no one is his enemy, no one is friend, but someone takes shelter of him, then he is protected. So, also, that's why someone like moon and sun, they take shelter of Lord and they are protected from the attack of Rahu. Okay? Hare Krishna. So, any question? It is already time. Any question or comment? Someone any question or comment or stop? Okay. So no question and comment. So you'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Here is question. Yes. Speak in the mic. There, mic. I think. Yes, you ask.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji. नमो ब्राह्मण्य देवाय गोब्राह्मण हिचाय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. Krishna is the protector of cows and brahmana. But nowadays, thousands of cows are being killed. So it is like contradiction. So how can you understand?
So because this is Kali Yuga. Due to the influence of Kali. Parikshit Maharaj saw in beginning of Kali, Krishna Sudham Upagate Dharma Jnanadhivi Saha. Krishna already left this planet. His pastimes are unmanifested now. So on the same day, Lord went to his abode. He entered his Nitya Lila in Golok Vrindavan. Kali just arrives to this planet. So Parikshit Maharaj saw Kali already broke the 3 legs of religion. There is no more austerity and cleanliness, mercy. The 3 are already destroyed. Because people are taking these intoxicants, so no one can perform austerity. Because they are engaged in illicit sex life, so there is no cleanliness. And then they are eating meat, killing animals, no mercy. So these 3 things are already destroyed from this planet. So now only one thing is remain, that is truthfulness. Still people are also gradually engaged in gambling. But still, truthfulness is little there. So, because of this influence of Kali, there is natural. There is 4 yugas, Satya, Tretaya, Dwapara, Kali, that is also creation of the Lord. The yuga cycle is going on. Okay? So, because there is not this, soul is immortal, but still in 5th canto, this is 5th canto, and 14th chapter, we'll see how Sukadeva Goswami is telling 4 types of animals when they die, they get naturally the human body. When a cow dies, then he gets the human body. When a tiger dies, then he get also human body. When an elephant dies, also get human body. And when a monkey dies, also get human body. That is perfect theory of evolution by Sukadeva Goswami. And Darwin is just partial theory. He knows only monkey. He knows human beings are coming from monkey because they are in mode of ignorance. Elephant is in mode of both ignorance and passion. And lion is in mode of in passion. And in a goodness is cow. So, actually, because we are killing cow, that Prabhupada, this book we have seen the law of nature, this book, how his person is killing cow and his cow's face is there. You killing me, you and I am killing you, mangsa, I am killing you and you kill me. Next slide. So that is going on because of influence of Kali. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yes. Give him mic. I can speak like this. Okay, everyone will listen. Give him.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, you are telling that we need to develop full faith. Right? We need to have full faith on Krishna, that he will protect us. But the thing is, I mean, neither we are so much aware about his opulences. We don't know much about him.
That's why Sukadeva Goswami is describing his opulences. How great this, you should understand how great this creation, how the creator is, how his position, Krishna. Even all these Brahmas, planetary systems, they are all depend upon Krishna. So that's why Sukadeva Goswami is describing his opulences. Before describing the pastimes in 10th canto, that he is describing everything, his opulences. Okay? What is asking? What do you want? Hey, please, okay, bolo. Kya hai? So nice class. Okay. Thank you. संन्यास लेना है. वेरी गुड. बहुत अच्छे आपके विचार हैं. Okay. Okay, you want to take sannyas. This is good. Okay. Okay. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Okay, nice. Hare Krishna. Thank you. So any question? Srila Prabhupada ki jai.